exercise, heightened arthritis risks for women. We're going to talk about that in just a moment, but right now we're going to go to Dafna. Hi, Dafna. Welcome to the show. Hello. Welcome.
Hello? Oh, yes. Thank you, Dr. Asa. Thank you for taking my call.
Of course. How can I help?
I'm having some bowel issues. With...
Okay. What kind of bowel issues? Give me some examples.
Well, I've had this really bad, it's terrible. I've got bad diarrhea, you know?
Okay. Right.
And it's a lot worse than usual. Because usually when I have diarrhea, which I don't get very often, but it goes away after a couple of days. But this has been going on for quite a few weeks now.
Is it more explosive diarrhea, or is it just more loose stool?
It's more loose stool, and it's worse when I drink juice. And prunes do not help at all. I've tried prunes.
Yeah, that's not going to help at all. Obviously, you want to stay away from, there's several things you want to do. You want to stay away from sugar. You want to stay away from fruit juice. You want to stay away from any processed carbohydrates. I would completely come off of grains. So you want to come off of that for sure. Now, let's back up for a second, though. Have you been going through a lot of stress recently? When you say you've been dealing with diarrhea, did it come out of nowhere? Did you get an infection, or did all of a sudden did it just start?
I had a stomach virus a couple of days ago, or a couple of weeks ago before this started. It was kind of, it was very bad too, but that's all I can think of that happened. As far as I know, it just came out of nowhere.
So you had a stomach virus, and did you take any antibiotics? What did you, it was a virus, so they didn't give you antibiotics, did they?
No.
Good. You just wrote it out?
Yes, sir.
Just let it run its course? Okay. Typically, a lot of times if a virus goes through the body like that, it can hamper the immune system, but it can also mess with the bacterial flora of the digestive tract. So there's a couple things we'd want to do. As far as eating goes, you want to come off all cow's milk dairy and all wheat products for 8 weeks. That's the first thing.
Well, I tend to eat cereal a lot during breakfast. I have like a couple of pieces of toast and some breakfast cereal.
Right. And now you can't do that anymore. Not now. I'm dealing with this kind of diarrhea. So grains, here we go. Breads, pastas, cereals, crackers, you can't. You just got to stay away from it because of the gluten in there. Have to. See, what it's going to do is going to continue to irritate your digestive tract, and that's why you're dealing with the diarrhea. So there's a lot of other foods you can eat. You just got to come off the grains and the cow's milk dairy just for a period of time, just about 8 weeks. It'll make a big difference. You'll be amazed. But we got to rebuild the bacterial flora of your digestive tract too, and that's going to entail you doing probiotics. And probiotics, they put the good bacteria back in the digestive tract, and pretty simple to do. 4 in the morning on an empty stomach, 4 in the evening on an empty stomach. Works very well. And the other thing, there's no pain or blood or anything with the diarrhea, right? It's just loose or stool.
Yes, that's all it is. There's no blood, not really any pain.
No mucus?
No, not really.
Gross. Okay. But anyway, that's what I would do. You just got to go to the basics right now. If you're still eating foods that would irritate the body and cause some type of issue with the diarrhea, that's where you want to start. The other thing too, along with the probiotics and whatnot, ginger tincture works very good, and I would encourage you to do that. Ginger tincture is something it's a tincture. You can get it pretty much at any health food store. It's called ginger tincture, and it's pretty simple to use. It's ginger tincture, but you can do about 20 drops of that 3 times a day. Pretty simple. But once you get started on that, you'll notice that the bowels should begin to form a lot better. And once you start getting the bacterial flora the way that it needs to be, that's really the ace in the hole. Thanks for the call, and let me know how things go.